Hola amigos, un saludo para todos, espero que estén bien. Hope everyone is doing great. We're gonna continue with our bass lesson, so we're gonna continue now with uh, the dominant. We incorporated dominant 7, which is this one, right? Or triad dominant 7. That it could be played anyways. You could be playing over here. That's a 4 chord that's a 4 note chord or triad. All right, that's in the key of G. So we're gonna incorporate that to C minor this time, and then G7. And remember, we have two options. We can go G, B, D, F, D, back to C, or we can go G, B, D, F, B, B, C. So let's check it out. Vamos a incorporar ahora la menor, triada, y sol dominante en un pasaje más o menos latino de la siguiente forma. Aquí lo voy a empezar al principio para que lo puedan observar. 3 and 4. So ahí se dieron cuenta, ¿verdad? Que bien básico. Ahora lo voy a tocar más despacio para los amigos principiantes, que 80 golpes puede ser un poco rápido. So I'm going to play it slower for my beginner friends. We're going to play it at 60 beats per minute. And let me explain to you what I'm doing again. And if you notice, I'm giving you the options of how to play it. So this is one option. We talk about the open G, right? That's the 5th degree of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm playing it opening with the first string. And then I go to G. And then I do the dominant 7. And sometimes I go, or I can go to, right? So I'm going to play it slower at 60 beats per minute for those who are barely getting into the instrument. Ahora voy a tocar un poco más despacio. El track anterior estaba 80 golpes por minuto, ahora voy a tocar a 60. It was 80 beats per minute before, now I'm going to play it at 60 beats per minute. 2, 3, 4, and... So ahí está, bien despacio. A veces yo cambio el ritmo, a veces yo hago... Sometimes I change the rhythm, sometimes I go... Or sometimes I just go... Right? So you can hear that I'm playing different rhythms on this progression. So that is the minor triad, very simple. 60 beats per minute. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it more interesting. Ahora lo voy a hacer un poquito más interesante. Voy a permanecerme en el menor. I'm going to stay on the minor. But then I'm going to go from C minor. I'm going to go to B flat. and then back to C minor, B flat major, triad, and then G sharp, triad, and then G7, and back to C. So again, C minor, B flat major, back to C minor, B flat major, G sharp major, triad, and then G dominant 7. And remember, you have two options you can do, or you can go, right? What if I play? It sounds more like a natural minor scale, so I'm just gonna go to the 7th degree of C, which is B. So check it out. Let's play with the backing track. One, two, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So ahí se fijaron, ¿verdad? Cómo lo toqué, lo incorporé, le da más color a mi progresión, ¿verdad? Si menor o así. If you notice, I'm playing two different ways, and then I go to B flat or like this, and then I go to G sharp 7. I'm G sharp major, or like this, and then I go to my G dominant 7, or like this, and back to the tonic, right? So now I'm gonna play that again, but I'm gonna play it very slow, 60 beats per minute. 3, 4, and. Oops. So ahí se fijaron, bien despacio, a 60 golpes por minuto, la misma progresión, diferentes partes rítmicas que estoy haciendo, pero le estoy dando color y estoy incorporando mi dominante al final, ¿verdad? También se puede tocar acá, o así. Entonces ahí tenemos la incorporación de lo que puedo hacer, como el dominante se encaja muy bien, siendo el quinto grado de la menor. En ese caso, esta es la escala menor, ¿verdad? So that's the minor scale, right? Y como you can see that the fifth degree, when you make it dominant, if you make it triad, then it sounds really nice when you're playing a minor. You're playing on a minor key. Bueno, eso es incorporando ahora el menor con el dominante, con el menor y dándole un color más, agregando dos acordes más que serían el si bemol y el sol sostenido y terminando en el quinto grado. So what I did, basically, I added a few chords to spice up a little bit my progression, right? So it doesn't sound too boring just playing C minor and G7. So le di un poquito de color al agregarle dos acordes más, que es el si bemol mayor y el sol sostenido, para llegar al quinto grado y que no se haga muy, que no esté muy aburrido o que esté un poco opaco el sonido. Bueno, en respecto a las triadas, para cerrar este video, lo que yo hago aquí, lo expliqué una vez pasada, pero voy a asegurarme que si tocas la triada mayor aquí, es en do, ¿verdad? Y luego vas a tocar esa triada en otro pasaje, es el mismo concepto, el mismo patrón. Re mayor, mi mayor, fa mayor, sol y la. So basically this fingering position 1, 2, 4, it repeats on every position of the neck. So this is right here in the 12th fret. That will be A triad. That equals from my open third string my major triad. A, C sharp, E, C sharp, A. And if it's minor, A minor. Right, so I already know where they are because I know my fretboard. Yo sé dónde están mis notas, mis triadas menores, mayores, porque yo ya conozco el diapasón y sé dónde están las notas singulares, porque he estudiado el diapasón y las conozco. Es más fácil para mí reconocerlas dónde están y puedo tocar y hacer muchas cosas, mucho fraseo, arreglos, arpegios, etc. The thing about me playing an A minor over here open without even hesitation, because I know what it is, because I know where my notes are, because I have spent time studying the neck and memorizing. Like on the first video, you gotta memorize all the notes on the neck from 0 to the 12th fret. 0, third string, 12th fret, ascending and descending. Every single fret, it's a note. You gotta remember when you get to the 12th fret, it's like starting all over. Una vez que llegues al 12avo traste, es empezar de nuevo. Entonces, si este es sol, abierta la cuerda, primera cuerda. If you open the first string, open G, 12th fret, G, it's an octave higher, different pitch. So it's like starting all over. G, G sharp, and then A, and so forth. That's the thing about the bass. So once you get to a 12th fret, playing a chromatic scale straight by fret by fret, you realize that, oh, I already completed my 12 semitones to make a chromatic scale. Once you get to a 12th fret on every single string, right? And then from the 12th fret on, this way, you start all over. So make sure you memorize. I would encourage you to watch the videos if you're a beginner, because these are, for people that never play the bass. That you can watch them and follow the sequence of video 1, video 2, video 3, because this is how I approach it with, like I told you before, the manual that I use. It's a hybrid system, and then this manual here is like a Bible. As you can see, it's really big. And I'm just barely going over here. Next video, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about how to play the octave major scale, and then we're gonna start working on probably a few bass lines on the major scale, and then we're gonna work on some rhythms as well. How to play quarter notes, half notes, rest, A notes, etc. So eventually, on the next video, I think I'm gonna start moving forward with the book, as I have been doing it, and I'm gonna start talking about a little bit of the expanded major scale on the neck, and in the key of G, I believe, in the key of F. So you can see how I can play 2 octaves using a certain fingering, and to make it easy when I'm playing. And also, we're gonna discuss more about rhythm with the right hand. We haven't done too much on the right hand, so we're gonna talk about how to play A notes, whole notes, technique, quarter notes, rests. Rests are very important in music, necessary. So anyways, I hope this video helps. But I would encourage you to watch them. If you're a beginner, don't skip videos. That way you can follow the same sequence of the book, and you can grasp as much information you can. Te animo a que veas los videos en secuencia de cómo se iniciaron al principio, para que puedas absorber la mayor de la información. Un saludo para todos y bueno, que pasen un excelente día y nos vemos pronto. Chao.